Good morning, beautiful people. This morning, I wish I know how to dance. No, maybe I would have danced for you people. I would have shook my waist, shook my waist. I'm not a bit shake waist. So let me just say good morning, everyone. I hope we're doing good. I hope you're staying safe. I hope we're bouncing. I hope we're all staying safe from this COVID-19 pandemic. I don't know when it's going to end, but guys, I do hope we stay safe till the end, strong, and we'll tell the story later. So this morning, I want to welcome you to another video. Yeah, I'm back. Can you see me? I'm colorful, right? That's how I hope your day will be. Colorful, and then into your weekend you have a very colorful weekend. Thank you for joining on this particular video. I appreciate you. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button if you like what you see. Tell a friend, share to a friend. I hope you have fun watching this video. I've said, in a way, I regret moving to this place. Not if, let me start. First, you already know that if you move to a place where you have a different language from where you're coming from, you know it's going to be difficult, right? I think I have a video on this channel that talks about moving to Europe, coping with language deficiency and all whatnot. If you have not yet watched that video, even though I think I have a very bad sound in that video, but I think you'll still hear me if you pay real attention. That's one of the things, that's one of the issues that comes with starting up something. Yeah, we're getting better, I'm sure. I think so. Okay, so guys, today I'm going to tell us, as time goes on, like when you move in, you face the first set of difficulties, the first set of challenges, but as time goes on, I hope we can hear me. So I said, as time goes on, you begin to face other stages of constraints as regards to the place where you have moved. Guys, what I talked about in the other video, I talked about going to school at least for the first 1 year before you begin to, so that you can blend properly into the system. Yeah, I'm not taking my words back. When I moved to this place, I wish I had gone to school at least for the first 1 year without having to face all these difficulties. Maybe I would have had a better story by now. But guys, when I moved into this place, like, I'm going to talk about my regrets, right? So when I moved into this place, I didn't go to school. Like, I came in before I know what was going on. Boom, 9 months imprisonment. Boom, baby comes. Boom, nursing baby. Boom, COVID comes. Boom, here I am now, still trying to struggle to go to school. 3 years down the line, and it's almost like I've just been here and there, trying to make a thing or two out of my time here, but yet it's difficult. Guys, what I want us to know is that moving to Europe, moving to Spain, the way we envisage it from home, it's not the same. It's difficult, it's stressful, it's brain consuming if you're not careful. If you find yourself in those very difficult times, those very difficult positions where I think I may have found myself sometimes, and then it takes deep thinking, conscious effort for you to blow yourself out of it, for you not to allow yourself get into depression because of it. Especially if you have been on that part of life where you have been useful. Once upon a time you were useful. You feel you were productive, right? You were productive once upon a time, and then you move into this place and you have to be confined because this place takes you into confinement. Do you know how you felt when I think each and everybody watching me at some point from wherever you're watching me from, we have been under confinement. So I wanted to say confinamiento. Confinement, right? We've been confined at certain points in our life, at least due to this pandemic. That is how you feel when you move into this place. You feel confined. You feel less productive. Imagine how you felt in that confinement pandemic, especially last year or earlier in the year, in 2021, this year. The way we felt in that lockdown, it's compared to how you feel or how I felt moving into this place, struggling to understand the thing and going on in my environment, having to move up and down without having anyone to really hold you hand by hand and take you around. Of course, you're not a baby, right? Even whoever brought you here or whoever you came with must have something doing one way or the other. So what I'm trying to say is that in most part of the days, you're left alone all by yourself. Either you choose to stay indoor worse for you, or you go out. If you go out, the more you see more issues with your how will I put it, it's more stressful for your brain when you stay in. But I think it's better if you can come out. But even when you come out, it's difficult because you just have to be looking up and down. All you need to know is your way going and your way coming. Make sure you know your way going and your way coming, because if phone knows, or if you get lost on the way, you can't ask anybody question. How will you ask? What will you say? So guys, I'm trying to say that moving to Spain has been so stressful. Reason being that it's a place where we have different languages. Then for instance, if I had moved to a place like America or Canada, for example, I can relate in English, right? And these people, they speak mostly English. I think that is the general language there. Now, imagine if I moved into such a place, at least having a prior background, for example, on education. Even if you didn't have any background on education, I believe there must be something you can blend into. You can start working or doing something at least. Then if you want to go back to school, you can go back to school. Imagine if I had gone to a place like Canada or America. Probably by now I will have extra, how will I put it, I will have extra degrees. Yeah, because having having a background on education before moving from Nigeria, right? And then going to a place where you can further immediately without any form of without too much forms of stresses. Do you understand? It would have been more easier. But coming to this place, guys, it has really bottled down my life. 3 years down the line, and I'm yet to figure a lot of things out. It's not in the form, in that zero form anyway, but there are still a lot of things to figure out. If I want to go to school now, there's still a lot of protocols I need to do. It's more like the certificate I have now does not really make sense. Do you understand? So guys, what I'm trying to say in essence is, if I'm making this video for the purpose of anyone who, it's YouTube is a search engine, right? So we need to lay down informations, right? We need to tell people, give informations without being asked. That is YouTube, right? Nobody asks you to give information, but you give it out because you want to give it, because it's a search engine. So I'm here to tell people, if you want to move to this part of the world, Europe, this part of the world where they don't speak English, I want you to know what to expect. I want you to know that it's not going to be easy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. So if you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself, when you come, try and make sure you go to school first. No matter what situation you came under, try to see if you can arrange your life in such a way that when you come, you quickly blend yourself into the language system. It goes a long way to help you to blend into every other thing. That is the key. If you blend yourself into the language system, then you can be able to blend yourself into other things. Because what makes it difficult, it's not that you have changed the environment. No, it's that you have changed the environment to a place where you know nothing about, where you don't understand the people around it. Do you understand? Where you can't even walk on the street and stop someone and ask someone question, and then and understand each other. I can't even understand each other. Imagine at the point where I am now, I can't even have a 10-minute straight conversation without telling the person, I'm sorry, please can you come again? Because I find it difficult to understand when you start going so fast. Like if a Spanish person is to talk to me the way I'm speaking English now, I'm sorry, I can't understand. You have to slow down. Yeah, you have to slow down, because if you go to the rato, I'm lost. I can't understand what you're saying. So guys, what is the essence of today's video? Today's video is to improve our knowledge, to know, because a lot of people don't know. I believe a lot of people are not well informed. A lot of people they don't know what to expect. When you come, you go to school, as I said earlier. After going to school, then you can't even finish the school in 1 year, but at least it will help you if you concentrate within the first 1 year. It will open your eyes to a wide range of understanding. You understand a lot of things. You will begin to understand the language as it comes. And then if you can go to school 1 year, 2 years, and then you pick a job, when it's either you decide to pick a job or you want to start raising your family, because when you start raising kids here, if you don't have a background, how do you call it? If you've not started working before you start raising kids here, it's difficult to blend into the job. You have to give it another time again. So 2 things are involved. It's either you begin to go to school. After you go to school for the first 1 year, then you can start raising your own family, or you decide to go into work first and work for the next 1-2 years again. Then you pick up on raising your family. The general phenomenon here is one has to go for the other. That is how this part of the world works. This non-English speaking parts of the world works. One thing have to go down for the other to go up. you can't come here and have the monopoly of giving birth, going to school, working. No, it doesn't happen. I think it works in places like England, Canada, and all whatnot. Probably because we are it's easier for us to blend into the system. But here, no, it doesn't work that way. You already know we don't have help. We don't have the luxury. We don't have the luxury of having house helps here, right? So imagine, how do you come go to school, struggle between going to school, juggle between going to school and giving birth and also working? It's not going to be easy, right? So that being said, let's define our purposes, right? Let's define our purposes so that we don't live in regrets. I've just told you my regrets. My regret is if I had come and then I understood what it entails, or yeah, bueno, sometimes you don't plan for these things, but that's why there's awareness. As I'm creating this awareness, for example, if I had understood it to this point before I came, right, then I would have consciously picked what I wanted. Yeah, consciously I would have picked what I wanted. So probably consciously I would pick what I wanted. As a woman, you already know that if you do anyhow, you see anyhow in terms of pregnancy, right, then you would decide how to do it. So what am I trying to say, guys? Let's understand what it entails. If you're going to be moving to this part of the world or other parts of the world, I don't know where you have in mind to go. If you're already going to move into a place where the language is different from your language, from where you're coming from, it means you already know that you have to take out time and do what is necessary so that your stay there will not be too you will not have a stressful blending season. Yeah, let me use that word, stressful blending season. It's been stressful all the way for me, but we are strong, right? I wish. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned one or two. So please feel free to share, feel free to like, feel free to comment, and I'll see you again on my next video. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl, Imagine. Before I leave, be cool. Do you want me to kneel down? Hey, I'm about to kneel down, be cool. Why are you not subscribing? Please subscribe, Subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you in my next video. Till I come your way again, keep on loving, sharing, and caring, because that is the beauty of life.